there, Zin here. This is the final part of Vexx. This is the reason why I never beat the game, because this boss is fucking hard. Let's go to the Shadow Realm and begin. I will not cut out any loading screens, because otherwise this part will be a bit short, because I got rid of every single thing where I fucked up, except one. You will see the fuck up soon. But that'll be the last fuck up I ever make in this LP, because you won't be seeing all the others because I cut them out. So, let's begin. Let's begin the boss that stopped me from beating the game. Ladies and gentlemen, Dark Yabu.
You are a fool for coming here. No fear, you won't be staying long. Destroy him for me, children.
Okay, so Yabu has 3 phases. This is his first phase. The first phase is actually the easiest. All you have to do is just jump up and do the slam move on them. You should also move left and right to dodge these assholes' attacks, which I don't do here because I'm an idiot and I forgot how to actually dodge these bastards. They give you health, luckily, so if you're running low, just keep killing them and eventually they'll give you health balls and you can collect them. You're gonna need as much health as you can if you're going to beat these, well, if you're going to beat Yabu. Because Yabu's a prick, and I hate him. Luckily his first phase isn't that bad. Once you get rid of his worm enemies, which I don't think you can actually see, can you? It's a very dark floor. But yeah, these guys are fucking hard. Well, not these guys, I mean Yabu is fucking hard because once I show you his second phase, you'll learn why I never actually beat him and why I never beat the game. Right now though, this phase is pretty easy. Once you get rid of all of his enemies, he goes straight into his 1.5 phase. It's not the same phase, but what he does now is that he throws these fireballs at you. The first one's slow, but the last one's the fastest, as it just instantly comes down. If you get anywhere near him, he starts slowing you down, like that. You know, those things that do the same thing, and you have to like move the analog stick left and back. Yeah. That's what he's doing right now. So don't bother attacking him right now because it's pointless. Instead, focus on just fighting his minions and avoiding these fireballs. Right now all he's doing is throwing fireballs, but after a bit he will start bringing out his minions again and you'll need to kill them while he throws his fireballs at you. Now this is tough because of the fact of one thing. When you do this attack, you just stay there in the air. You can't move. What Dark Yabu can do is that he can literally throw a fireball on your head while you're doing this attack. And he can hurt you. And you can't do anything about that. It's really cheap. But you have to take it. Where you avoid it though, when he starts doing his little fireball move, start moving. Start fucking moving. And don't stop moving until he stops throwing fireballs. Then get back to killing these guys. The fire hurts you, his attack with the fireball hurts you, and these fuckers hurt you. So avoid all of them, kill the minions, and you'll be done with the first phase. This can either be very quick or very fast, depending on the way these fuckers act, and how good you are at dodging them and Yabu's fireballs. The amount of assholes he brings out is at least 6 each time. So, this is the 6th one. This is the last time he brings them out. So, just kill them all now and the first phase will be done. Then you'll move on to his next phase, which is the phase that is going to fuck you all over in more ways than one. And, you'll see why. Oh, and by the way, if you get knocked out, you die. You know, 'cause you still can't fall. But why would you think you can fall now? So there. I'm pretty much done now. Time for the phase 2.
Come to me, my children.
Welcome to the reason why I could not beat Vexx. This asshole. I'm gonna tell you about his attacks first. First, he'll shoot fireballs out of his mouth if you take a while. He can either shoot one fireball, or if you get enough hits on him, he'll shoot about 6. He has a normal attack, which stuns him for a bit, which you can knock his face in, knock him backwards, and then you can do the attack you're supposed to do. And he has that, a shockwave attack. It doesn't matter where you're standing, if he does that attack and you're on the ground, you will get damaged no matter where you are. So, I die from this, because this game hates me. I try to do one of the tricks, which is to just go all out on him, which is a really bad idea and kills me. So, let's not do that, and instead let's do the safe way, after I come back to life.
Come to me, my children.
Alright, so how do you defeat this asshole? Well, what you have to do is you have to smack his face in, get behind him, uppercuts the ass, and then go over to the other side and do that attack right on that light. He only has one more attack, and that's if you hit him or knock him over. He'll slam down, just, you know, far jump away from him. I forget the fucking name of it. I don't give a damn anymore. This boss sucks. That's all I gotta say. And here's the trick to making sure he doesn't attack you if he's shockwave, because he can fucking screw you over with that move. High jump him. Just keep high jumping him until he does that normal move from which you can smack his face in. If he starts doing fireballs, move away. Now, I've done 2 attacks on him, so that is absolutely enough for me to go ahead and dodge 6 fireballs instead of 1. The chances of him doing more than 1 fireball, which is 6, increases the more I hit him. So yeah, I never beat this guy. This is as far as I got before I did the LP, so I guess the LP gave me some good luck or something, because I never actually got this far. At least not this many health. I mean, here we go. So, he does about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fireballs, or 5. That's 4. That's 5. Okay, he only does 5. Yeah, keep doing this before... When he does this, stop it and just go for his ass. Make sure to get... You need to get really lucky here too, because the more you hit him, the faster he'll get out of his little stun phase. So you really need to start smacking into him fast. Well, luckily, believe it or not, I make it to the 3rd phase. A phase which I honestly never got to before in my entire life. this was actually the first time I got to this phase, and luckily it'll be the last time because this is where I actually beat the game. Because once you get to his third phase, the hard part of this boss is over. So yeah, that's it for phase 2. Okay, so I got a move now that, I guess it's the final power-up of the game, but I have no idea what it does. No, honestly, I have no idea what the fuck this does. Like, I want to figure it out, but it just seems like it just gives me like a little, like, aura thing down there, and that's it. Oh, and it makes my hands glow the entire time. I guess what it does, it lets me shoot back these fireballs that Yabu now shoots at me. Watch. Boom. I have to shoot them back to these pillars. And he just does this now. I've just defeated his final wave, and now he just shoots fireballs at me. And all I gotta do is knock him back, while avoiding the falling floor. There's bits that won't fall, you have to stay on those bits. Yeah, I didn't really have any trouble with this one. I almost fell down and fucked up. You know, I almost fucked up and died and had to do all this shit again, but no. This was the first time I got to this phase, and this is the last time. Because I do indeed beat him, and to be honest, this is actually pretty easy. Because once you get past his first phase, you know, his first little wave, his only wave in this phase, he just does this the entire time until he gets here. Then you just knock him, and then you beat the game.
Curse you, boy! I won't let it end like this. My hate will keep me.
We should have known at the time. I guess we all make mistakes. Perhaps the only thing worse than failing is the fear of failing. Ultimately, we've set things right. Fortunately, there are those who continue to do so.
And that's it. that was Vexx. If that ending did not signify a Vexx 2, I don't even know what does. But sadly there is no Vexx 2, because this was made a year before Acclaim's, well, defunct happened. Before they died. So Vexx 2 never happened. This might as well be a cliffhanger because of the way it ended. But I guess you can call it an actual end if you want to. I don't think it is. So what did kill these guys off? What did kill Acclaim off? Because it's not this game. Well, like I said, they died a year after this game was made, and they were making they were publishing and making a lot of games after that. Because this developer was Acclaim Studios Austin, and the publishers were just Acclaim. So, what did they make before they defunct? Well, there's a trailer for it in the files of this game, and there's a few other trailers too. You don't get these in the game. I've checked, they do not appear in the game. I literally had to go into the files and convert the PSS files into video files to see them. I don't know why they had to do that, but it's there. The final game was Showdown Legends of Wrestling. It was made in June 22 for NA, and for PAL, July 2, 2004. And this was their final game before the company's bankruptcy on 1st September 2004. So, yeah, they died a year later after this game, and after a shitty wrestling game. Go figure, they end shit. I kind of feel bad for Acclaim. I mean, people keep bashing on these guys, but they do make good games, and this is one of them. Honestly, I know they've made some horrid games. Trust me, I know that they've made some really fucking bad games. I mean, for fuck's sake, they published The Simpsons Bart's Nightmare. Bart's fucking Nightmare. That game sucked. They even made the All-Star Baseball series. And what did they make after that? They made Fur Fighters, a game that I actually have. Who knows, I might actually let's play that game at some point. Not now. I'll be let's playing a game that isn't this. But we all know what they made from all my let's plays. They made RC Revenge. Yep. The cursed LP, they made that game. And yet this was not cursed. I actually beat it. I beat it the year it was done. The year it started. Unlike RC Revenge, which took me years to fucking beat. It's because I actually had more fun playing this game than I did with RC Revenge. Who knows? So what did I think of this game? It was good. When it comes right down to it, this was a really decent game. Like, it had some great controls. The designs were nice. The music is fucking awesome. Like, seriously. I didn't know this existed until Spikesoft pointed it out to me, because I searched this shit years ago, and somehow YouTube hates me and doesn't like actually searching for what I want. The OST, all the music effects, it's on YouTube. Seriously, go check that shit out. It is great music. Like, this song, which is obviously Timberdale, this is good. This is a good song. And there's a lot of good music in this game. Like, I'm being serious here. Check that shit out. The challenges are good too, except I wish they did more of some of the things they put in, like your little charge set that shoots balls out. You never really use that. You just have it and then use it for once and that's it. And the power-ups barely get used too. Like a lot of things didn't have much for point. And I wish they did. I wish they put more point into it, but they didn't. I hate that. Which is why I wanted a Vexx 2, because I wanted to see, like, just how far you can go of the story, just how far you can go of this sort of gameplay. 'Cause I like this game. This is such a great game. I just wish the Acclaim was still alive today so they could make a Vexx 2, because this was good. This was a good Acclaim game. And honestly, if you can find a copy of this game and you have a PS2, buy it. Buy it and play it, because you won't be disappointed. And who knows, you might do a better job of the game than I did. I mean, at times I didn't really do very good. But for what it's worth, I did pretty great. I honestly did a really good job in this LP. And I'm honestly glad I have finally beaten this game. This is the first time I've ever beaten the game. And I'm honestly happy for that. Also, only had one Italian support. I don't know why. Code Warrior IR? Alright. Metro works. Interesting. And most importantly, you. Thanks for playing, and thank you for watching. See you in another LP.